The Denver Broncos just made their first free agent signing. Alright, Broncos country, the legal tampering for free agency in the NFL has officially opened. As of 10 a.m. this morning, players can now officially negotiate with new teams. Although terms to contracts can be agreed to, the contracts cannot officially be signed until the new league year begins on Wednesday, March 15th. Despite this, today marks the official beginning to free agency. And it did not take long for the Denver Broncos to make their first signing. At about 10:35 this morning, it was announced by Denver Broncos insider Mike Klis that the team has agreed to terms with former Baltimore Ravens left guard Ben Powers on a 4-year deal. Powers had a breakout season with Baltimore last season. He was a former 4th-round pick out of Oklahoma by the Ravens in 2019 and has started 34 games over the course of his career, including all 17 games for the Ravens last season. Over the past 2 seasons, Powers was Baltimore's full-time starting left guard, and he had proven to be quite an effective player for them in Baltimore's run-heavy scheme. I'm really excited to dive into the tape so I can learn even more about Ben Powers and what he brings to the table. With this signing, this now means that Broncos fan favorite left guard Dalton Risner is likely to depart in free agency. The Colorado native should get a lucrative contract on the open market, so be sure to keep it right here on Denver Broncos Syndicate for news on Dalton Risner when it drops. One positive for sure about Ben Powers is the fact that he is not a guy who commits a lot of penalties. He's committed just 6 penalties in 4 seasons, which is definitely going to be a positive addition to this Broncos offensive line room. Okay, so this is Gage from the future. We just got the financial terms of the deal. It's a 4-year deal worth $52 million, $28.5 million guaranteed, and it includes a $13 million signing bonus. So that's an average of about $13 million a year. I feel like that's definitely fair value for a guy like Ben Powers. So I feel like this is a good deal from the financial perspective for the Denver Broncos. Alright, Broncos country, I'm curious, how do you guys feel about the team signing Ben Powers in free agency? Drop those comments down below, I would love to hear from you. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. And while you're at it, be sure to follow me on Twitter at Gage Madrid NFL for continuing coverage as we go throughout free agency. And for now, guys, this has been another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.